From NPR Music and WDAV Classical Public Radio, I'm Lisa Simeoni with NPR World of Opera. We're proud to be associated with WDAV, and I have to say I am really, really thrilled to be in this museum because matching the world-class World of Opera with this world-class magnificent museum is quite fitting, and so I think the setting is perfect for tonight. But anyway...
How much would you pay for a piano lesson with Chopin? His fee in 1832 was 20 francs. Highway robbery if you're an ordinary piano teacher. But the instructor in question was the genius in vogue, and the price was considered a bargain.
Money makes the world go around, the world go around.
Joie is a word that has many, many meanings, but the basic meaning is kind of a bittersweet melancholy.
Sadness, suffering, feeling of passing, feeling of losing everything. That feeling, that very deep suffering which sometimes you feel when there is no sun and you're alone in a cold house.
And it also means something else. And Liszt wrote about that, and saying it can mean rage, which is very interesting. It's a very paradoxical thing. Chopin's music had a lot of anger in it. And he admitted to someone who asked him about that, he said, yes, most of my music is permeated with joie.
Pianists Byron Janis and Leszek Moszczer.
I'm Joe Brandt with another edition of Radio Chopin. Today, Mastering the Mazurka with Garrick Olson, the only American to win the Chopin competition in Warsaw. Frédéric Chopin called his mazurkas little pictures, paintings of the folk dances in the rural heart of his native land. In other words, says Olson, impressions, not faithful reproductions.
Mazurkas, as you know, contain no folk music at all, but they are thoroughly imbued with the spirit of the dance and its peculiar rhythms. They're not just sort of, eccentric waltzes.
Earl Bennett from Charlotte is the winner of our iPad. Congratulations, Earl.
Earl!
Thank you very much. I'm delighted.
What motivated you to pick up the phone on June 24th and give us a call, if I may ask?
Well, I've been listening for about 9 months since I moved to Charlotte in August of 2009 and found your station. Should have called and given earlier, but after 9 months, I felt compelled, so I did.
From Charleston, South Carolina, welcome to Spoleto Today. I'm Jennifer Foster.
And I'm Mark Overton.
Music, the arts, and a whole lot more just ahead on Spoleto Today. Welcome to South Carolina.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'm really happy to be here.
Your first time at Spoleto Festival.
I know. In my first 24 hours here in Charleston, a little more than 24 hours, but I went to see 4 events. An opera, a couple of chamber music concerts in very different venues, and a festival orchestra concert.
From the Brevard Music Center in Brevard, North Carolina, welcome to Open Air Brevard. I'm Frank Dominguez. With Haydn and then Mozart, the piano concerto in Vienna became more developed, more refined, and more popular. And then a guy named Beethoven came along.
There's a different direction, there's a boldness, there's an idiosyncrasy about his composing style. I would love to have been in the audiences in Beethoven's day when they heard this music for the first time. They must have been so shocked. Must have been like Quentin Tarantino.
No fiction, pulp or otherwise, coming up today. Irish pianist Barry Douglas is on stage, and you will be in the audience to hear him.
Brahms and Chopin.
It really is the greatest. You know, it tells an amazing story from that first note to the last chord. You go on a journey, and at the end of it, you feel as if you've read an amazing novel.
Coming up, Brahms and Chopin.
Hello and welcome. I'm Mike McKay from WDAV Classical Public Radio and WDAV.org. We're back with you for another broadcast from the 74th season of the Brevard Music Center, the Summer Institute and Festival here in Transylvania County, North Carolina, the land of waterfalls, white squirrels, and great music making from June to August.
G'day, welcome to Sunday evening here on 89.9 WDAV, and it's a pleasure to have your company. I'm your host, Tom Burge, and I'm a trombonist with the Charlotte Symphony, but this program features music I listen to when I'm offstage. Tonight we have some American, Viennese, German, British and Russian folk.
Estás escuchando Concierto, un servicio de música clásica presentado en español por WDAV Classical Public Radio.